Let's go, guys.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh,
Great feet, that.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him. Corner number 2 then. With 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And it's Rivaldo. Busquets.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Elects to cross. There's the shot! Iraq have fired themselves in front. Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Shoots!
Let's go.
They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, John Storey! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. So, third corner of the game. Rivaldo plays it short. Oh, super ball! Iraq have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all. Cristiano Ronaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Good alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Rivaldo.
Iniesta. Pinches it off him. Marquinhos. Bayer. Baresi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gone for a throw-in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Alexander on, he gets big! Decent effort. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square.
The midway point of the game. Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. There's a quick free kick. Looking for the rub. Big chance! Iraq take the lead. Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Villa. David Villa proves just a little bit too strong. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And he's away. Vinicius Junior. He's one-on-one! And the shot! So the lead now is 2. That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. Now it's Rice. Xavi Alonso. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Rice. And it's Adley. And the through ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the counter is on. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. Rivaldo.
Substitution in progress.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. De Ligt can get it clear.
Added time.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Rivaldo. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Batistuta clearly
Feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not
for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim? Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Big header! It's a loose ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Big shot! It's hit the upright. We've got to be quick to recover this. Shot, can he finish? Taken short. Messi. Oh, it's played into the area. And now a sudden chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and the shots.
Oh, that was a brilliant save. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's let fly. No way through. Fermin. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is a great pick out.
Fermin. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball and so.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid.
He's had a shot! God, that was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Right?
Wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that's a throw-in. Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Mbappe, and he shoots! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is going to be the final action of the first half. We learned from the first 45 minutes. Beckham certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Rivaldo receives it in a wide position. Fermin. Rice. Pau Torres. Bellingham. Marquinhos, and it's Alexander-Arnold. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Hakimi, Messi, tries to pass it through. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Now it's Haaland. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. The ball's gone astray. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has another goal! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on. Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Baresi. Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Important interception. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Eder Militao. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now. Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Somewhat off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he get it through? Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. But really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's decided to go for it.
He's got away with one there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have... Football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Greenwood. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Kane. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. And now a sudden chance to counter. So we're still where we started right now. He's beaten the last man. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Rivaldo. Batista.
There's the shot! Oh, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Rivaldo. He's a sharp little ball here, and that could set him on his way.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played out to the left flank. They've got to make this nice and quick. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's... Oh, shooting! That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Beckham. And this is Kane. This is Messi.
Added time.
Looking for options for movement. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. And it's Luis Suarez, Batistuta, Batistuta! And that has been clubbed away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Busquets tries from distance.
Oh, that is very close. Sergio Busquets brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at...
And even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Beckham. He's through here. Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Kane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Busquets. Rivaldo. Batistuta. Great vision. And the shot!
Oh, it's gone in! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Thinks one through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared without hesitation. They get a throw in.
Nepal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Baresi has given away a free kick. quality ball. That pass isn't the best. Ndika. Now it's Greenwood. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Ndika does really well to win the ball there. Very much into the last knock-in.
minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold, can he get it through? There's no flag! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. There's a sharp hit of ball here. Now it's a mighty effort! In for the pieces! Has a look and plays it forward.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Villa. Picked out brilliantly. David Villa. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Knocks it into space. And it's Xabi Alonso. Good chance here! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rijkaard. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. It's Hazard! And here's Hazard. Batistita. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa. Shot! Surely! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Goal! After 37 minutes, they have what what they wanted, the first breakthrough. So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more. This looks promising. And the shots! And that has fizzed. Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely spread. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
1 minute at a time.
Alexander-Arnold. Caught offside that time. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cannavaro. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The Paul really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again. Leading 1-0 at the break. So, Rivaldo! Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Brazil finding their passes. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Looking to play him in. Alonso. Marquinhos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Now, can they get him away? No joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. Big chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Messi coming on here as broadly expected. Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Cannavaro. Rodri carries the ball down the right. And it's Rijkaard. He's tried one! And the lead stays intact, just. Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. There's going to be another change here.
So, time for a potential game changer. Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Now, who's going to be first to this? Forwards and with intent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's picked his way through. Marquinhos simply refused to be outdone there. And this is Batistuta.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only... The whistle. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but
I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella. He's got to be quick to recover this. That's another chance! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? David Villa.
it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vinicius Junior.
No, he's seen through all of that. Looking for a... Can he finish?
And he's found the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score! Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting. Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Now it's Villa. Pass is just off target. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cannavaro. Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
He might be in here. Takes a shot.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, important interception. Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Played in early, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Luis Suarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter.
He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, to
press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's Pedri. Picks out chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the... Tries a shot! So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Cafu. Xavi Alonso being... He's going for goal!
Oh, that's a waste.
He looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cafu. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Marquinhos. Tries to pass it through. Pedri. Kimmich. Oh, good spread. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Cafu. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. And it's claimed by the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Really well played.
He is through here. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Substitution on the field. Number 90.
Final checks on the touchline.
A change Coming on the about to field occur. is...
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves. I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
There will be 3 cuts out the supply. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cafu.
He's shifting through the gears here. Could try cutting inside here.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours,
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. And this is He's having a shot!
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
It's Alonso! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out wide. And he was alert to it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's
the shot!
That was easy, almost too easy. Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead. So the first moment of real significance. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
And all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Busquets. He won't be happy with that one. He has found the way through. Hazard, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. Messi takes control of enemies on the move. Quick to press here, right on top of them. Cannavaro. And it's Rivaldo. Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nicely worked. That is a brilliant interception. Now he's got space here. And it's Rivaldo. And that's a good ball. That pass isn't the best. Great ball. It's Rivaldo!
Oh, that was a brilliant save. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely there.
Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Guardiola can get it clear. And he'll shoot here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Has been indicated.
Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break.
Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Luis Suarez!
It's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, what has happened here?
Throw in. Oh, well played. Messi. And it's Messi. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So we've reached the hour mark. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez, brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Forlan into the channel. Whatever happens, that's the kind of... He's had a shot!
Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Sporting choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Has a look and plays it forward.
David Villa is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. As we head towards the end. Great vision. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! And the ball's... Oh, shooting chance!
It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
85 minutes is number 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chance! He scored! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Sporting give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
All square again into the dying minutes. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's it.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. But as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Rivaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Chooses to go back. Just about within shooting range. And that certainly packed a punch. And that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. De Bruyne. And here's Kane. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Good ball, good take. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Gets rid without sophistication.
That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Rivaldo. There's the shot!
The outcome utterly inevitable. Breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
And the score is 1-0. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Upamecano.
There's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now. We get some free-flowing football.
Well, played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neuer is there to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There's chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nicole certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Davis. Now it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets a good foot in there. And it's been played through. Lovely, great chance! And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked it up out wide. Some resolute defending there. Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Now it's Rivaldo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Haaland. Quality ball. Shapes to shoot! Knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
There's a quick free kick. There's a look and plays it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And smartly reclaimed. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please join me in wishing...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
Any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Now it's Mbappe. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Ended up in no man's land. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! And he's done it!
And he's got what he came for.
His 20th goal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it. So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro, too strong for his opponent there. And that's played in low.
Cannavaro. Messi. Kane. Great. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Rivaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Villa, opts to play it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Barella.
Great chance! Really well taken goal.
They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Disappointed with that. Oh, he's caught in there. It's a
Free kick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mukiele. Batistuta. Rivaldo. Mukiele promptly onto that, and that is that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Floated through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
And this is Kane.
Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Barella does well to get it back. Now it's Kane. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back. Barella. And here's Rivaldo.
Chance and a real let-off.
Lepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Marquinhos. Rivaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, his vision and guile have been standout attributes, though it looks like he's receiving a stamp out now.
He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front.
And that is about as cool as they come.
He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Schlotterbeck. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deftly away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was alert to it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to go deep. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? I think we're just about done here. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Now it's Kane. Foot in.
And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Picks out
need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi goes short.
Shoots! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again!
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And that could set him on his way.
Pinches it off him. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Can he get onto this? And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's let fly!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And the finish!
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Turns. It's Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe looking to run onto it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Kaaji.
Barella does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nicely intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Busquets. Now it's Rivaldo. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And the shot! They did it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
And he loves chance for a shot!
Goal! Barcelona! And they
Get themselves in front!
That is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible,
but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice crossed it. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there.
Kaaji.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
They get a throw in.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's a proper defender's nuisance because of his incessant movement, which is very difficult to stop.
And this is Lewandowski. Decent chance!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Busquets knocks it into space. Now it's Hazard.
Tries to play it through.
This is Rivaldo.
That is I've fallen kindly here. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That has not gone well.
Up in no man's land. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Hazard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress.
The most accurate pass. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's De Bruyne. Look at the space, and he shoots!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Great vision. Deep into stoppage time. Threads one in. This is Batistuta.
Rijkaard. And we're done.
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, so bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And this is... And he shoots!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
That's very well played.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe, there's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Xavi Alonso. Rivaldo picks it up out wide. Oh, there's a probing ball. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And it's Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. And they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe!
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Xavi Alonso, Rivaldo, and this is Batistuta. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Nedved. Pressure coming in from all directions. Baresi, Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Nedved. He's in plenty of space here. He gets... Oh, it's hit the post! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Camavinga. And here's Nedved. And he was alert to it. Now it's Villa. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's burst through. Wow, in he goes again.
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, it's still and the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
They really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rodri. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Camavinga. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. Good shot, surely! Rodri. Camavinga. ball's good.
Out of play. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso, that could spell trouble. Put in. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Nedved.
That's good play from him.
Nice looking ball.
Somewhat off target. Great ball, and he's in here. Now this could be a chance. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Batistuta.
Paul nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Cannavaro with a definite foul there.
Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is that.
Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Wits touches it back. Mbappe!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
A sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tomori cuts it out. And it's Vitinha.
The ball's gone astray. Caught offside
That time.
Side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cannavaro. Rivaldo. There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost, having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. They've got to be quick to recover this. David Villa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Played into space. Deftly away. Doku. And it's Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Solid goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's through, now is he in? So much time and space here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Busquets. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Titani clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kimmich. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Beards goes steaming forward. He's picked his way through. Can he finish?
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Mbappe. Guardiol. That is good strength. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Doku. Coming on the field is number 10, Messi.
Van de Ven. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
No, it's Hazard. He is through here. Real chance! And that is wildly off target. I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Now it's Mbappe. 75 minutes played. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there Maybe some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
This, number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field,
And it's
number
Vitinha.
17.
You can never be short of runners in the space.
Decent chance!
Should have put that one away.
Ramin really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Kimmich. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Tomori cuts out the pass. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Utaitani can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Lopez. Alexander Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Fermin. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. That's a cute ball. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game. One that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and...
गाउँको कोप्पा हो किन साइनोले कोप्पा गर्छ गेमको फर्मेसन त मेरै स्टार्ट रहेछ हैन फर्मेसन त मेरै रहेछ हैन चेन्ज गरेर रहेछ नि त
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him. And he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Messi. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Somewhat off target. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Barella. Shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Alexander-Arnold.
With the slide tackle there. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we're still where we started right now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. And here's Raul. That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro gets it away. Eder Militao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he welcomes it in. It's Raul!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And here's Hazard. Marquinhos simply refused to be outdone there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard with the clearance.
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of
Try. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Luis Suarez, defending of the desperate variety. Vince. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Battis. Oh, shooting chance! He was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Marvellous goal! They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Keeper gets his hands on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Mbappe, spread out to the left. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Suarez, rolls it backwards. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez. Eder Militao. And it's Eze. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And they've got rid.
Natal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution.
Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Barella. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rivaldo. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. And he's heaved it away. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Rivaldo. Barella. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe gets into some space. Takes a terrific header. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy. Scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
7-10 भनेको 4 गेम खेल्नु पाइन्छ हैन
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The Portuguese.
And it's been given away. And he's running through. There's the shot! Argentina! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Flashes it. Oh, smashing! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Eder Militao. Oh, well played. Now it's Hazard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Bellingham. Nicely spread. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Defending was strong and firm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eder Militao. Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Nuno Mendes tries across. We hit half-time. After 45 minutes.
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Saliba. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And a play for a throw. And it's Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Oh, just the keeper's a big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are conforting. And they are pulling clear here. Argentina.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina find the position of real strength now. Oh, super fine. Now it's Mbappe. That's pretty clear.
It is a foul.
The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Well, I suppose the other choice, Pete. Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Baresi tries to clear. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mignon is there to clear. He's found the way through. He's in a great position here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's ended up in no man's land. Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 21. Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. And he's in on goal.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a chance! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps.
The winners were so good at times.
Lại map rồi nữa. के के गर्दा कसले
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Rivaldo. And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Busquets is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Threads one in. Well timed. Excellent interception. This is Batistuta.
neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking for options for movement. And we have our very first corner. Back they go.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Torres.
Nepal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aimed beyond the defence. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Today, please refrain.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker.
And Batistuta!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in mid...
Mbappe!
And he hits the net. They have grabbed
Themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka. Now it's Hazard. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Substitution on the field. Number 18, Fernando Torres. Good steal, he just read it. Number 8, Rodri. Rice. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. Chance! Off the post. He's having a go. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bullish header! And yes, it's there! corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Busquets simply refused to be outdone there. Foot in. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's in on goal, and a shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 7.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys
I've left in the tank.
Rivaldo. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries to cut. Oh, what a climb!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed.
To deal with that.
Great ball, and he's in here. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? It's Asa!
Otamendi clears.
And here's Azar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Has a look and plays it forward. Saliba. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Camavinga. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's managed to get rid. Play for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. So it is still 0-0. Guardiol. And this is Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Natal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Foot in. Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Neymar. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
We've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So we reached the halfway point. Natal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And it's been taken short.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And here's Suarez. Neymar. Can he finish? Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to play it through. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Kaaji is always scanning the pitch for targets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wants to play That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Played out to the left flank. Guardiola. It'll be a throw-in. Messi has it in a wide position, and it's Hazard. Danger averted for now. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Hazard wriggles his way through. He's found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola.
4 added
Nicely
minutes has
weighted
been
ball.
indicated.
Skims one in. And he's there to clear it. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense.
Boy, that was tense.
The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matheus Cunha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's played forward. He's through here. It's made its way to him. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Osimhen. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Gabriel attempts a clearance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the finish! He scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Rivaldo. Back when it goes. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paul really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Bellingham. Real chance here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
He's having a hit! Kimmich. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Van de Ven. And Mendes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That pass isn't the best. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Chiesa. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run down the right. Casemiro kept his eye on it. He's given it away. Rivaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Eintracht Frankfurt really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Casemiro. He's looking wide. Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van de Ven.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nuno Mendes. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gabriel. And it's Casemiro. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos. Marquinhos is there to clear. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Eintracht Frankfurt really will have to throw everything at this now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Casemiro. Great vision. Bunu gets it away. He's only too happy to take that back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Van der Ven. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, there's the clearance.
Well, they shouldn't.
And we're done.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
यहाँबाट तल झर्दैन डिभिजनबाट तल भएर जित्छ फाउँछु
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Tim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Swept in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Fermin. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Gakpo. No, that was never going to make it. Rosicki gets across to intercept that. Gakpo. There will be a throw-in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played out to the left flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Great vision. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good play on the left-hand side here. Fires a great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United have taken the lead. Yeah, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Gakpo. Hernandez
त्यसरी खेल्न
has
आउँछ
created
डिफेन्स
one
पनि
goal
त्यत्तिकै
already.
जान्छ अगाडि त्यत्तिकै जान्छ
Gakpo
त्यसको
has it in a wide position.
डिफेन्समा त्यस्तै घर्छ
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, super goal. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, what a mistake. Oh, robust challenge.
First half is done.
No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or
Or two, Peter, just looked a step too slow on everything.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in.
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but snuffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again.
Well, that's certainly more like it.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
छे अगाडि पनि त्यस्तै बिचमा पनि त्यस्तै पछाडि त्यस्तै हुन्छ त्यो सबै हुन्छ त्यसको त
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gakpo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Serginho. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Referee's given a throw. Substitution for Manchester United.
Number 9, Hazard.
Intercepts the
Number
throw.
5.
That's well read.
Fermin.
Keep
Cutting
calm
the
and
field.
carry on. That's the
Number
job in a
11.
nutshell now.
Varela. Number 18, Messi.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rivaldo finds himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Gakpo. Coming on the field is number 19, Mbappe.
And it's Rivaldo. And that has put paid to that. Araujo cuts out the pass.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. No, it's come to nothing. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
2 added
Pops
minutes
him off
has
it and
been
wins back the
indicated.
ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's big chance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Bullish header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both...